Welcome back to another episode of the AC Milan Career Mode here on FC25, where we are going to jump straight into the action here against Lazio in the EA Sports Super Cup. This is a post-com because, well, my audio sounds like a robot when I actually recorded this, so it was originally a live comment in a normal episode, but unfortunately we had to go post-com, which means you not only don't get to hear me talk about the games in real time, you also don't get to hear the game sound, so I do apologize for that. But we are going to jump to here against Lazio in the EA Sports Super Cup semifinal. We are in the beginning of January. I'm going to overlap some clips here. I simply didn't realize this was happening until now, and I had to get this video out in an hour here. So yeah, we're looking to win this, but it's not really anything. It's just a piece of silverware, and to be completely honest, it's simply just for a title and thumbnail that we win this tournament. We get another piece of silverware. It's just a free title and thumbnail. We're gonna start here with Yuri and Timber going down the byline, and unfortunately getting injured here. Unfortunately, it is going to be a cross here from Christian Pulisic. Can he find the back of the net or possibly the back of the head? The answer, he finds somebody, but it comes off of the post. Don't know if the keeper got a touch to it. I don't think he did. Comes off the post here, and we are going to look to recycle it, possibly get it back in the box, and it's headed away by Lazio. But you can see that AC Milan on the strong foot early here. About 20 minutes in now, we get the ball back on the back line. It's Rafael down the left-hand side. Rafael, he's going to go down the left-hand side. The defender slacking, dives at it, finds Benjamin Šeško, and he finds the keeper's hands. Unfortunate for him, but there is that. And then down the line here is Lazio with the strike, and it gets blocked. We can't properly clear it. He finds a great pass in behind, and it's over the bar in a goal kick. But Lucas Torreira is going to go and pick up a yellow card here at the mix of this within a tackle for that. That's sure. Whatever. Cool. Whatever. That could be a yellow card all you want. We get the ball here to Rafael. 14 minutes in. Benjamin Šeško out wide to Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic, he's going to try and do something, maybe hit on his left foot, maybe lose the ball. He finds Xavi Simons. He has a crack at it, and that's over the bar as well. So not really much going on there again. We are going to, again, look to go right before the halftime break here. Xavi Simons trying to find Yuri and Timber. That didn't happen. Yuri and Timber gets intercepted 1-0. Not 1-0. 0-0 at halftime, but the floodgates are soon to start open quickly into the first half here. I think this is quite literally off the kickoff. We find Christian Pulisic in behind. He finds the back of the net. 1-0 for AC Milan, and Christian Pulisic, a.k.a. Captain America, finds the back of the net and gives our side the advantage here, going really early into the first half. And not too far later, we are going to go ahead and find the second ball. Benjamin Šeško on the volley. The keeper should have came out to that one, but he didn't. So we will take advantage of that. 2-0 to AC Milan, and we are looking to book our ticket to play either Napoli or Inter in the Super Cup final here just days after this game. And straight off of their kickoff, we get the ball back after Theo Hernandez intercepting, finding Benjamin Šeško. Benjamin Šeško into Rafael, and Rafael is intercepted, and we won't score the third there, but a beautiful cross in for Šeško. Just overhit a little bit. Šeško was not in the right spot at the time there. We recycle it here. It falls to Xavi Simons. He gets crunched down. Don't know how that's not a foul, but it's not here. 70 minutes in, I believe this is where we get our third. It's Martin Odegaard looking for a pass here for Rafael. He splits it, he finds it, and Rafael makes it 3-0. And AC Milan are surely into the final now here, taking a 3-0 advantage against Lazio. It was always going to be Lazio, let's be real. Lazio, out of the big four of AC Milan, I don't even, would you put Lazio in the big four? AC Milan, no, you wouldn't. It would be AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus, and Napoli. And then maybe Lazio. So maybe the top five, the big five of the Serie A. Lucas Torreira gets a red card, a second yellow card, I should say, not a red card. It is a red card, but it's a second yellow. So he's off for this game. He's also suspended for the final. Again, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we actually have Frankie de Jong coming back from injury soon as well. So, and in fact, I think Frankie de Jong comes on the field now. Yes, Frankie de Jong makes his return from injury in this game, and so we'll have him for the final. So, no worries about Lucas Torreira getting sent off. He can go back to being a bench player anyway after that game, as Benjamin Šeško over the top for Christian Pulisic, and Christian Pulisic now down the right-hand side. Can he make it look to be a fourth here? He finds Frankie de Jong, and Frankie de Jong with the Trivela on his return absolutely skies it. That is game over. Lazio 0, AC Milan 3. A 3-0 win leads us to the Super Cup final here against Napoli, where David Neres, Ethan Nwaneri is going to start. Kalulu starts for a suspended Gabriel, Martin Odegaard, and Frankie de Jong in the midfield back in there. And then Rico Lewis also starts at right back as well here. Sorry, excuse me, but yes, Rico Lewis starts at right back. Everybody else starts where they should be, taking a big risk with playing David Neres and Ethan Nwaneri, but both Rafael Leao and Christian Pulisic was a little bit tired. I think Gabriel wasn't suspended. I think he was just tired. I think it was only Lucas Tadea that was suspended for this game, and so Mueller, the 77-rated pre-gen, youth gen, goes on to field. But we start off the game here with Ethan Nwaneri getting a strike in the first 3 minutes, trying to convert and make a 1-0 lead. It's out for a corner here. Corner comes in. Benjamin Šeško on the second ball, out wide for Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez crossed back in. The header can't be won, and Napoli are not really going to be properly able to deal with it, but they do. We don't really create anything after that. Xavi Simons now on the ball into Benjamin Šeško, splits behind two defenders, and Benjamin Šeško's in the 16th minute takes the lead here for AC Milan. And Napoli, who's been our bogey team this whole entire series for now running into the third season. It hasn't been Inter Milan I've been the most frustrated with. It's been Napoli. I feel like I'm playing him 5 times a season at some points. Just a spoiler off of after next episode, we're gonna play him 2 more times in the Coppa Italia as well. That's just a deep spoiler because that didn't even start to tomorrow's episode. But AC Milan, Benjamin Šeško gets a header. He gets a second header off of a corner. Actually, it was a header saved into a header goal. He makes it 2-0. We're gonna jump to simulation here. That's how much I care about this competition. We're gonna jump to simulation here. I was thinking about possibly playing a 4th game. I'm kind of glad I didn't. They make it 2-1 in the 77th minute, but that's gonna be all she wrote. I didn't even jump in for the trophy parade. I completely forgot to do that. But we go ahead and pick up our next piece of silverware. The only pieces of silverware we have won is the Super Cup and the Coppa Italia. It's about the only thing we can win. We're hoping that changes this season. With 2 games left to go in the Champions League, we simply just need a win here, and we are top 8 guaranteed against Bayer Leverkusen. That is all we need. You can see there Arsenal, Man City, AC Milan, Real Madrid, AS Monaco, Copenhagen, Real Sociedad, and Paris Saint-Germain are all currently sitting in the top 8 with 6 games left to go. Going towards the bottom, we have Barcelona, who's sitting in 21st. We have Bayer Leverkusen somewhere. I don't know where, but they are somewhere deep up there. We have, I know AEK Athens is all the way at the bottom winless so far, so that is interesting to see there. Stade Brest, who's our 8th game, so if we fail to win against Bayer Leverkusen, a win against Stade Brest will put us through to the next round of the Champions League. Anyway, you can see there, Bayer Leverkusen is actually fighting for top 8. Bayer Leverkusen is in 10th there, so they're trying to get into the top 8 to skip out on the playoffs as well. We are going to go ahead and jump into the game here against Marseille. We're not playing Bayer Leverkusen. That was last episode. Never mind. Wait, what? Was that last episode? It was last episode. Okay, never mind. It was last episode. Wow. We are playing Marseille. Never mind. Okay, so completely change the tone of things. Again, same things matters though. Same things still stands. A win here against Marseille, and we are through. A loss or a draw. A win against Stade Brest, the 2nd worst team in the competition. We are through anyway. Xavi Simons gets benched for this game simply for no reason. Rico Lewis is out. He's actually out for 5 weeks at this point. I don't know how long he's out until next episode, I didn't check the next episode. I thought it was just like a 5-day thing, to be completely honest. We are going to go ahead and start Benjamin Šeško at striker simply because I wanted to rotate the team, but I haven't been playing with Benjamin Šeško because he's just coming back from his broken toe injury or broken whatever injury for 3 months. Odegaard starts at cam. Adley starts in the spot for Xavi Simons, but back down to the CM. I believe I started Frankie de Jong with him possibly. I think so. Our back line is about as it could be. Benjamin Šeško gets him behind in the first 2 minutes. It's a break save by the keeper there. Odegaard is going to find David Neres down the left-hand side. David Neres is going to go near post, and David Neres is going to score. The keeper went far side or trying to cross a shot across the middle of the net. We go near post, catches him off guard. It's a great save. Mainan makes a great save here, but a risky kind of parry out. And then roughly 20 minutes later, they make it 1-1. And Marseille are trying to give us our hard time, trying to make sure we have to fight through all 8 games for safety. Benjamin Šeško, straight off kickoff, doesn't want that to happen. He makes it 2-1, and we are leading here 38 minutes in. It's then a great goal right before the break here for them to make it 2-2, and Marseille are fighting. It's Martin Odegaard into David Neres right before the halftime break. We cannot score to make it 3-2. We try to kick off them again, didn't work out. So it is going 2-2 in the break here. Into the second half here in the 61st minute. They get a good ball in behind for Dominguez, and Dominguez is going to find the back of the net, and Marseille makes it 3-2 here. They take the lead here with roughly 13 minutes left to go. We now need to score 2 goals to confirm safety, and that's exactly what we're going to hopefully start to do as we quickly score the first, giving us plenty of time for that fourth. It's a 64th minute equalizer there, and then in the 69th to 70th minute, we're going to hit him on the counterattack. Benjamin Šeško is running. He makes a perfect timed run pass there as well. Benjamin Šeško, he has the pass option, and in fact he doesn't because he stopped. The pass option stopped, but Benjamin Šeško has to take it, and which he does. He makes it 4-3. We go ahead and get the advantage back in our belt relatively quick after them taking the lead here. Christian Pulisic at the end of the game here trying to seal the deal. He finds Rafa Leao. Rafa Leao finds the back of the net. AC Milan 5, Marseille 3. I believe Marseille are fighting for top 24. I believe that was a narrative going into the game here. They were fighting for top 24. We were obviously fighting for a guaranteed top 8, in which we are going to get. And now Marseille is going to need a win and a miracle and some points dropped from other teams around that 24, 25, 26 area for them to advance there. We simply, after that quick stem, the last 3 games of the January month, we're not going to make any transfers. A win against Cagliari 3-0, a win against Stade Brest 3-0, and then a win there in the final game day of the month, which 3-2 or whatever. We have Como in the Coppa Italia round of 16, so that will be kicking off next episode. We currently sit first in the league with 58 points. We're 8 points ahead of our rivals Inter Milan. We are 17 points off of Napoli, who is our next league game in next episode. So we have Como in the cup, and then we have Napoli after that. That is going to be the end of this episode. No, it's not. We're going to show off the Champions League, where we finished in second after the 8 games, coming just behind Man City by 1 point. Doesn't matter where you finish, as long as you finish in the top 8, where Fenerbahce actually finished in there. First team out is going to be Marseille. Marseille is going to be the first team out, so our loss that we gave them is actually detrimental for them. Barcelona, the last team in. Ajax don't make it through. Sporting and Benfica, the Portuguese giants, don't make it through. And then AEK Athens, I don't know if I go all the way down, but AEK Athens go 0-8, not even picking up a single point here in the league. That's going to be the end of the episode. I do apologize for it being post-com, but some things happen, life happens. I'll see y'all tomorrow for, unfortunately, another post-com. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.